good morning, folks. It's Paul, the 920 Trader with 920 Trading and Trading Dakota. Today is Monday, June 3rd, 2024, and this is our pre-market analysis this morning. As you can see, well, you know what? Let's go back a little bit to Wednesday or Friday, rather. Didn't have a video on Friday, although we did hit a level that I've been looking for the past few days. The level is actually 518.50. So once we came down, took out pre-market high, came down 518.50, it picked up all those buyers again, and something happened. I don't know, a catalyst or whatever happened in the market, but it just took it and it ran and it screamed, and it was a really, really, really good day. And I think the point was, or the point of this right here is that, this was a really, really strong demand zone. And this strong demand zone was left over from, I think it was the 14th or the 15th, right around in here. It was the 9th. So the 9th of May. Again, right down in here, you can see where I have my cursor, 518.50, right in there. Again, double bottom on the 30-minute right here. Beautiful, 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 strong rejection out of that zone. And you can see the volume that we had on that push. So it was a decent volume. But again, beautiful, beautiful play on Friday, and that's what it was. But let's get back to kind of what we're talking about today. So we got pre-market high sitting up here at 528.96, pre-market low sitting at 527. So right out of the gate, we're looking at $2. So we have $2 that we know, at least we think we have to play with somewhere right around in there. Now, if you have to, this pre-market low, we got a wick down here right when we opened in pre-market this morning, down to literally 527. So it was right there, folks. Now the question is it more reasonable to assume that we can take out that 527.36, a little bit more action, or even these wicks in here, 527.73? And at that point, if we use these wicks, we don't have a whole lot to work with. We've got about $1.23, somewhere right around there. That's not a whole lot of room. Now, if we, kind of use that as a kind of the high and the low of the day and just, work through those, yeah, we could do very, very well. But again, I'm still going to use that 527 even money. Now, if we break to the downside, here's kind of what I'm looking at, folks. And again, this is a 30-minute look. What we're going to have to do on that 30 minutes, we're going to have to find these pivot points. Okay, so again, these are John Cutter pivot points, and they're pretty good throughout the day. So we've got all these pivot points in here until we get to this 15-minute stair step down here at 521.46, and then we've got this another stair step, a 30-minute stair step, 520.78, and then we'll take it down to that 518.81. So it's 518.50 on Friday, but again, this double bottom right in here. Now, if you don't want to use these pivot points, that's perfectly fine. Just use your 9, trust that 9 to use as resistance on the way down. Okay, now, when we're looking at this from a volume standpoint, you can see that we have heavy volume up here until we get to this point, and then it becomes really, really thin. Now, if we break this pre-market high up to the upside, I'm looking at 529.87, followed by 531.25. Didn't really even look at any 15-minute stair steps. We're going to use that 9, and then we're going to use higher time frames to tell us what we're looking for. At this point on the 30-minute, you can use this after hours, or actually this is a pre-market level from Thursday the 23rd. So, a little over a week ago, somewhere right around a week ago. And then we've got all this business in here to take care of up in here. But this is kind of what I'm looking at today, folks. These different levels, we're going to see how it shakes out. Now, if we immediately go out and take out that pre-market high, look for rejection again at that 528.96 and bring it back down and see how far you can go. See if we can take it to that 527 even money. Again, we're going to use that 9 to get down to our levels. If we punch through that level, then use that level as resistance. And it's the same thing back to the upside. We're going to use the 9 as support to our next level. If we punch through that next level, we'll then use that level as support, wait for the 9 to come pick us up, and then take it back wherever it takes us, folks. We need to have targets along the way, but again, use those targets as either support to get above or resistance to stay below. So that's what we're going. That's kind of the best way to play it, in my opinion. Now, We do have two red letter events or red folder events coming out. 9:45 we have final manufacturing PMI, and at 10 o'clock we have ISM Manufacturing PMI. So we do have those red letter events. We also have red folder events. We also have an orange folder event, which is the ISM manufacturing prices, and that's at 10 o'clock. Again, that's an orange folder event. We do have the red at 10. So between 9:45 and 10 o'clock, that's when we can expect maybe a little bit of volatility, just depending on how these reports come out. Now, be aware of the reports. Always need to be aware that there are reports coming out. But don't try to read too much into the reports. Follow what you're seeing on the chart. Allow the chart to tell you what to do from a trade standpoint. There are many, many times where a report comes out, we think it's either good or bad. So if we think it's good, we go all in on calls, only to have it pushed down. We think it's bad, we go in puts, and then it runs in the opposite direction. So be aware that there's a report, but at the same time, follow that price action. Trust what the price action is telling you. So that's about as straightforward as it is today, folks. And again, it's Monday, June 3rd, 2024. Now, if you enjoy our videos, please go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe. Go ahead and turn on your notifications. That way you can be notified when we drop new content, which is just about, sometimes twice a day. So typically Monday through Thursday, it's going to be twice a day. And then sometimes on Friday, sometimes on the weekends. Just depends on how the week shakes out. I will probably start doing the pre-market analysis. I'll probably start doing those the night before. That way everybody can kind of have a good idea of what I'm looking for. And again, when there are catalysts, kind of all bets are off, particularly when those catalysts are pre-market. But that's how it played out today. Now, if you're interested in live daily trading, check out the link below, Trading Decoded. Okay, we're going to give you that first week for free. If it is something that is of interest to you and you find value in it, please go ahead and join. And again, we're going to give you that first week for free. If you are interested in the 920 crossover strategy, head on over to 920trading.com. All of the information on the strategy is there, folks. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on a strategy that, quite frankly, is available if you'll just spend spend a little bit of time finding the strategy. But again, that's 920trading.com. But that's what we're looking for today in the market, folks. And remember, trading is an if-then game. If this happens, this is what we expect it to do. So it's if this, then that. That's all trading is, folks. But again, I hope everybody has a fruitful day. I hope just follow your plans today, folks. Whatever your plan says to do, please follow your plan. So everybody have a great day, and we will see you in the markets.